sick. Alright, this is going to be a challenge. Because I'm way further from the camera than I'm used to being. Like, way further. There's like 6 mosquitoes in here too. I'm going to have to smack. So, if I randomly start clapping, you'll know why. Mosquitoes! Yeah, I don't like this far away crap. That's a little better. Do, 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 do. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, do, do, do. Stinking tires. Stinking tires. Why, Jora, why? Going in with Moa. Not very talkative right now because no one's on, so you know. So torn on these inserts. So torn. So torn. What? What on earth is happening? Well, to make this not boring for after, let's start talking. So I am currently switching tires on my Evo Pro, which is my comp rig for the time being. I do enjoy the stock tires on that. Especially once you add some weight. I've got brass rings inside these, so they actually work really well. It's one of the most recent shorts I did. The climb that it did was pretty impressive. I really enjoy those tires, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a very frugal person, so when it comes to spending money for the sake of spending money, I don't really do it. But yeah. Anyways, I have to admit I'm not thoroughly impressed with these tires. I think I'm going to put these on this for the comp, but I'm going to do some testing this week on some tires. Hey, good evening. I'm so much further away from my phone, so if I am gawking at it and looking weird, it definitely looks that way. And when the phone is in landscape, it's I don't even know how to bring up comments. That's what I want to see. Yeah. Okay, now go away. No. I don't want to learn more. Cool. Hey, that's only a teaser. You're not supposed to see that yet. So yeah, before you joined, I was just talking about getting these rigs ready for the comp next weekend, and how trying to decide which tires to run for my son, because I wasn't too impressed with these. I think I'm going to swap him out for the stock ones with brass in them. It just seems to do better. But I'll do some testing this week and see. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get a rock from outside. I'm gonna kill that mosquito. Boom! Got one, only 95 more to go. I'm gonna grab a rock. Hang tight. Don't worry, just a small little pebble here. Don't mind me. It is dirty as crap though, so I'm about to clean this table. Perfect. I'm gonna grab one more just for giggles. Yeah, we'll try this guy here. I'm actually freaking out about how much dirt is on there. Garage can stay open. Yeah, that's happening. Well, I just wasted time putting these on here. Switch them back stock. Just realized how hot it was and why I was wearing a long sleeve shirt. Not the greatest plan, but it is what it is. I know a lot of people rip on these stock wheels for the Evo Pro, but I think they're awesome. When I say wheels, I actually mean tires right now. People rip on the stock tires. I really enjoy them. Because if I'm just gonna buy a rig and then strip it down and put a bunch of money into it right off the bat, I may as well just build a custom rig or buy the components separately. Although, you know what? Buying an RTR is almost worth it just for the electronics, for crying out loud. Yes, I agree. I like these tires. I like these tires. I actually like the ones on the TRX4M as well. Just, there we go. Can't lose this because I ain't got spares. And I know they're not the best, but I like them. Are there better tires? 100%. But that doesn't mean I gotta rip on them. Alright. We're gonna have some fun here. There we go. There we go. All right. We're gonna mess with this one first. I'm gonna try to make it so you can see it. Cheers. Battery plugged in. Don't forget to plug your batteries in. Oh sweet, this one's already plugged in. Sick. Let's see. This is give you guys a closer look. This is the paint job my son concocted. Said he wanted it to look like a storm, so it's got the black and it fades to blue, or I guess vice versa if the storm's rolling in. Whoa. Sick. Kid has a creative mind. Very creative mind. Love it. Alright, these non-stock tires and wheels I'm not going to name until after. But there's a lot on the line here because aftermarket stuff should be better than stock stuff. Should be. Gotta admit, I like when the camera's closer for lives, because then I don't have to like lean over out of my chair all the way over to my camera to see comments and stuff. But all right, we're having fun. That's all. Alright, aftermarket tires, here we go. Mind you, this rock is really got a lot of dirt on it. If the stock tires make it up this, then these tires got a real problem. Ooh. Rock is big. If I was planning on doing this, I would have sprayed the rock off first, but alright. Stock tires, and that's in second gear. And the steering is all jacked up. There we go. Oh, you can hear the tires binding on that body. Maybe the rock's just too much. I think it's too dirty, and I think it's a little much, but nonetheless, we are going to try. Tell you what, if I was the aftermarket developer, I'd be feeling okay right now that neither one of these is making it up it, but spraying dirt everywhere. Maybe my rock's too big. Okay. We're gonna try this. Back to the aftermarket tires. This is pretty steep, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I grabbed the wrong rock. I'm focused. I'm not talking. I'm focused. There is a spot at a park that the stock brushed one did. Full stock. And I'd be very curious. We're going to try something. Be very curious to see if those tires made a difference. We're not helping it at all. Okay, I bet this one does the same thing after I cheat. They're just so much more slippery. Alright, we're going to try to make it. Let me catch this spot here and see. I mean, sure, it made it, but I don't know. I don't think I'm running those for the comp. I think the stock ones are better. I think the stock ones are better. Let's try a new rock. Look at all this dirt. Look at all this dirt. I'm actually kind of bothered by that. All right. All right. We'll do stock tires first. Just see if you can notice any traction differences. Make sure my steering trim's all the way up, because last comp it was at half and it cost me like 30 points and I didn't even realize it till I was basically done with the comp run, and it really pissed me off. So come on. Alright, it made it. Cobwebs and all. Those little dirt tracks look sick. Oh, stay on the screen, comment. I just want to see the chat. I'm pretty sure it was the trim. What do you mean by Expo? I mean, they're just not as good. Okay, that went well. I don't know, now I'm second guessing. Oh, that's some good grip right there. Okay, okay. Stock ones one more time. I don't know if I took the same line. There we go. Same line. Woo! These aftermarket ones are looking better now. I think they both have advantages and disadvantages. I think the aftermarket foams are softer. Grip, 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 grip. That's a lot of scrubbing right there. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, that was pretty clean. That right there is smoother. For the record, the only thing different about these is the brushed and brushless system. They both have the drive shaft swap. They both have the Rushmore rear axle. They both have the same added brass here and there, only in the front. I don't have it in the rear. They're identical with the exception of the motor. What do we want to try next? Sure, why not? How can I do this? Bit y'all. For y'all. Alright, we'll roll it like that. We'll do aftermarket first on this one. It's definitely wider with these tires on it just because the rims are wider. Felt like that was decent. Ooh, back wheel's lifted a little bit. That was just fun. That was fun. Got a question. Which body, not paint job, which body style for the Evo Pro do you like best? I'm kind of torn, to be honest. I got this one first. This was my first Evo Pro here. The body, I have trimmed the fenders because this is, I mean, it's got my driver number on it. This is my comp body. A little roll cage on there because, see, I need to mess with this. This is all getting this stuff set up, so I'll give you a new studio tour in just a second. I built this little roll cage to protect the top. Because in comps, if you roll, obviously you want to get up so it beats the crap out of the body. I wanted to protect it as much as possible. It used to have a little thing that came up, but in testing it broke off and I just haven't put it back on. So anyways, yeah, let me know which body you like better for the styling, not for the paint job. And then after that, we'll talk about what the plan is, because that shelf's not staying. My toolbox is probably going to stay. that wall is going to become something new because that's my main backdrop. I'll do some cool stuff here, but moved from that side of the garage in a teeny little, like, this used to be my studio over there. Now I got an 11-foot table. This table's big. 11 feet! Anyways, let's mess around on this rock just a little bit more. Don't do that. I need to speed my reverse up just a tiny bit on this. I'm personally offended right now that no one from Micro Crawler Club Facebook page is joined, because I know there's people on there. And I'm actually not offended. I just, come on, guys. Come on. Woo-wee. It's just a lot of fun to be had with the Evo Pro, and I think since the battery died, I might have a spare. Look how dirty this is. That's ridiculous. Can't even see it in the camera. This rock made me dirty. Made my table dirty. Okay. Stock Evo Pro battery. See, my light's like back here, so it doesn't really allow for that. Boom, stock Evo Pro battery. And the replacement I bought, 2 of these for 15 bucks on Amazon. The problem is, you can see the size difference. Bing. So this has to sit at an angle in there, which I had to add this other Velcro strap. Awesome batteries though, I like them. Let's see if this one works. Yes, it does. The show will go on. I'm gonna put this body on too, just because. Welcome to the new person who joined. If you are my wife, hey babe. If you are not, what's up? Well, go back into my question. Which body style do you like better? This one for sure was my first. Like, fell in love with this truck. This body was awesome. This is the fighter body. Don't get it confused with the lizard body. And no, this one's not green because it's the lizard body, but this is the lizard body. This one came all clear and had like the plastic down. I cut and painted this one from the inside out. Good learning experience. Good learning experience. Had fun doing it, but also it pissed me off. And I know my head's off, but we're trying to focus here. Anyways, let's try this one from Z-Spay. We're kind of doing a stock tire comparison versus these aftermarket ones, which I will tell you what they are after wheels and tires. It's just not getting the grip to go up it. Ooh, there we go. There we go, you super soft foams. I don't know, guys. I'm torn. I'm torn. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out for my son's comp rig. So I'm running these guys. These are the Injora 1.3. I can't remember. It's 1.3. They're flipped. That's what they're supposed to look like. But I flipped them because I didn't want the extra width. And the Klingons with the yellow inserts, which actually are firmer than the foams, so I don't know, I thought softer was better, but they absolutely crushed it last comp, so I'm going to use them again this comp. That's what I'm running on this one, so that's what will be at the comp. I'm debating right now between these aftermarket ones, which I will tell you what they are after we kind of finish this, and the stock ones with a brass ring in it. Let me see if I can find one more rock. Sky. All right, more dirt to the table. That might be a little ridiculous. Extremely ridiculous. Hey, spider. Yep, that looked a lot better outside. We're going to stop that for now. I need gotta tidy up. It's just the rule when there's dirt. Alright, well, I've got two more things that I want to talk about tonight on this very awesome live. I haven't done a live in a while. Okay, we'll get the rest of that tomorrow. We'll get the rest of that tomorrow. So while you're there, this is trial and error of the new studio. So I'm thinking of maybe even moving the camera over, having something that comes down here. That's going to be my main backdrop. Don't know if it's worth painting white again or not. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. I know my logo is going to go somewhere, which I'm super excited to unveil that logo. September's tomorrow? Yes, it is, which means tomorrow's fast. Glad I thought about that. I'm hoping to have some stuff to either sell / giveaway at the October event. Some hoodies and t-shirts, just stuff like that. Gonna have a sick logo thing coming there. I'll bring my American flag over. I'm gonna do some really cool, like, I have a really awesome idea for some shelves, for some displays. We'll call them displays. I want to figure out what to do with this. Some sick photo. I don't know. I made this frame, so reclaimed wood. Love reclaimed wood. Yeah, so welcome to the new studio. We're messing around. I got to figure out lighting and audio for the studio. I'm going to turn all my stuff off before I burn out my batteries. I don't want to burn out my batteries. Don't want to burn out my batteries. Yeah, you guys got any questions on the studio? You guys seem so far away, but I like that camera better than the wide angle one. I film everything on iPhone and edit everything on iPhone, so when I have on my other space I had the wide angle and it kind of fisheyes it in my opinion, but I don't know. So yeah, this is gonna get some lighting, some better lighting going on here. You guys see my orange background. This light is here. It'll be in busy blah. Yeah, I just messed around for a little bit today. Anyways, I still don't know which tires to run for the comp. Maybe I'll let my son run the good ones, and then I can mess around with these. I don't know. I'll unveil what these are. So these wheels are the DJ crawlers. I don't remember what they are. I got them on sale on Amazon because they look sick. They were originally for the Demigod. I mean, those wheels will look so fire on this truck. But they were too wide and the tires were too tall. I shrunk these down way smaller. I had the Proline Trepidors on here, which looked good on it, but they were just so tall, didn't look right. So I found some actually other tires than these ones, but they were only available on Endura's website, and I just was too impatient, so I ordered these, which I don't know if comp pins grip better or worse. Never driven with them. But ultimately, these are going to get those other ones from Endura that basically if you saw this driving down the street, you'd be like, oh, that's sick. For the record, I'm looking for a Bel Air. Probably the station wagon, because I kind of want to make it like our camping, off-roading, outdoor vehicle. And I'm going to make it look like this. Probably even the same paint job. But anyways, those are the wheels. They're DJ crawlers. I really like them actually, but they are wider. The Enduras, the Trials, the stock Evo Pro ones are narrower. It's a narrower wheel. So any of the wheels I put on it, it kind of made them wider, and then the sidewall was just gone. No sidewall whatsoever. So the tires are, they've got stock foams in them. The tires are the little guys. I can't tell if that's focusing or not. They're the little guy Trail King MTs. What, they're 63 millimeters tall and 24 wide. Yeah, that's what those tires are. I think they look sick. So yeah, I don't know which ones he's gonna run yet. I'll just let him decide. But hopefully we'll get out this week and do a little more testing. I got a fat pile of rocks in the front yard right now. That is the beginning of my outdoor crawler stuff, which I am hiding in the landscaping at my house. So that's exciting. That is very exciting. Yeah. Did I miss any comments? They don't stay up on the horizontal feed like they do the, what was that? If I click the wrong button, oh, I just saved a highlight. Show me. There we go. Let me show you what I meant with the steering. That not the trim. You're right, not the trim. So it's at 4 right now. It is my steering dual rate. Yes, that's what it is. I look so sunburnt, probably because I am. I'm definitely sunburnt. It was like, so this remote, it's right there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it was like probably at like 60%, and I'm trying to make turns and I'm freaking out. I'm like, what the heck? Like, what's happening here? Found out my dual rate was not all the way up for some reason, and I had like 4 reverses because of it, maybe 5. And I did the whole first 3/4 of the course with it. That would have helped me get, I wouldn't have missed that gate. And yeah, 15-ish points. Whatever, first comp went awesome. Had a lot of fun. Had tons and tons of fun. Cool. But yeah, anyways, I have 2 more things I guess I want to talk about, but I'll stay in BS with anybody all night. Yeah, Comp Saturday. If you are in the Salt Lake area, get on the Micro Crawler Club Facebook page. Find out about the event. I can't remember the park. It's called like, what is it? Wasatch. It's in Salt Lake somewhere, kind of near East High School, I think. Just north of that, I think. There's a park there. I'm actually really grateful. It was supposed to be at Mini Moab or Little Moab. And I was super bummed because I really wanted to go to that event, but I have games that morning, so I wouldn't have been able to go. So when it got changed up to Salt Lake, I was like, flip yeah. Messaged Van right away and was like, hey, we'll be coming from a game. Can we be on the very bottom of the roster so we run last? So yeah, we'll be running up from like Cottonwood Heights all up to Sugar House area. Pretty fired up for that. Those events are fun. I've met awesome people at all of those events. It's a good community. It's a really good community. Yeah, if you were looking in the comments, you'll know what this is. I am not going to actually talk about this. The only thing I'm going to say is I got a sweet partnership lined up that is going to be freaking awesome that I can't wait to unveil. I'm going to have a whole video on it. We're going to run like 5 rigs that day, but I got to get some other stuff set up before I do that. So hopefully in the next 2 weeks we'll be seeing that. And then in here behind the camera, I'm gonna have a very versatile bench. Now I have to keep in mind that this is not strictly for RCs, even though it'll probably end up that way. But it was, the reason I got this was actually to be a work table, so I don't have to work on the ground and like bent over and stuff when I'm cutting wood or like screwing stuff together. So yeah, this will probably dual as a workbench and my studio, obviously. And this is like my permanent studio again, because ideally I'm gonna move down stairs, which is inside, climate controlled, so winter, summer won't matter. I won't be sweating out here or freezing. Honestly, I prefer when it's colder because I can put hoodies on and stay toasty. So I got a sweet partnership I'm fired up about. I don't know exactly what it looks like yet, but it looks good. I'm pretty fired up about it. There's a fat stack of fun behind the camera too that I got to figure out how I'm going to knock all that out in a timely manner. Yeah. Oh, a while back on one of my lives, I unboxed this guy. I'm still fired up about this. I just have no idea yet. I got this guy, borrowed it to check the wheelbase on it, and man, it looks so bent up and broken because the tires don't stay on the wheels worth a dang. I've tried so hard to put those on and they just do not stay on. I got so frustrated yesterday that I just stopped. But the wheelbase, this thing's called the Etna, the Furatech Etna. This thing looks sick. I actually want to get some of these to just like battle around the house with my kids. Let me get this one tire on here and I'll show you kind of. If you've never seen like the rally version of the Porsche 959, go Google it. It's one of my top 5 favorite cars ever. But I mean, if you can just kind of imagine, I mean, that looks sick. Get the wheels, oh man, it's gonna be fire when I'm done with it. But sadly, this isn't gonna work. You can see the wheelbase just isn't perfect, and I want to cut or trim as little of this body as possible. So this might be like a full custom where I'm actually making the chassis myself, which would be a ton of fun. And then doing something, I bet you I end up stealing a bunch of parts from this. I don't know, we'll see. Width-wise, it's pretty dang close. I mean, so close. Thanks to the boys up at Crawler Tracks for lending me this guy. My kids were super bummed that I didn't bring the remote to drive. Freaked me out. The neighbors were walking by and I forgot the garage was open. Anyways. How many fun packages to open up? I don't have new mail. I am contemplating a lot on this guy though. Not happy with the suspension on it. It just doesn't have any, to be brutally honest. So I'm going to pull that apart and undo what I did, which has pen springs in it, which basically lifts the shock off the ground, which is totally counterintuitive of what you want those to do. So I'm going to be tearing this apart, trying to fine tune this, because after driving it in a comp, I was like, okay, that's just too fun to not drive. See, it's just so far away. So far away. All right, let's see if we can mess around with this real quick. Oh, psych, I'm back. I don't know how to change cameras when I'm shooting a live, so we'll have to mess around with that later. We will have to mess around with that later. Talk about a prize my son won at the July event. I'm pretty fired up for these. Basically gonna build a truck that just drives around in the snow. He won a set of these. And we're gonna make a 6 snow crawler. Don't know what yet, but we're gonna make a 6 snow crawler. See, I like being so much closer to the camera. It's so much more personal. I don't know. I don't know. Tell you what, it's a lot cooler in here with that garage door open. I don't think that affects the lighting too much, but I think that light's a little too harsh. Don't know yet. Don't know yet. Well, I am wondering. Oh yeah, so for the channel, this will be the last thing, and then I might, I don't know. Like I said, I could hang out and BS all night. It'd be better if like chat could like talk back sometimes. That would be cool. For the channel, here are the goals, right? Here are the goals. I actually got them written down. So I'm working on a crap ton of stuff right now. Goal numero uno, get the studio set up. Obviously, I'm in the midst of doing that right now. And I want to get a consistent upload schedule going. I have that planned out. I just got to figure out how to keep it. I got to figure out how to keep it, which means I have to figure out a film schedule, which is super hard when I work a normal job and then I also coach soccer and then I'm also doing YouTube. So the film schedule is super hard, and I wasn't going to do like a at-home crawl course for the channel or an indoor one for the channel, because basically my outside one is gonna look just like the landscaping. So if I were to ever move or sell the house, no one knows it was an RC course. It's gonna be sick. I'm gonna have some sick stuff going there. It might be here in like 6 months, next spring, but my outdoor course is gonna be sick. So yeah, I gotta figure out my film schedule to keep my upload schedule. Because the results I've seen when I can keep that schedule are really, really good. Really good. Shameless plug. I actually don't sell these, but this right here is a journal holder. I journal a ton. It's got my journal holder, and then I usually keep either a coaching notebook or my YouTube notebook in here. couple of pens. I got a knife. Whoopah! Sick knife. And whatever the heck you want. Pocket on the back. I don't even know what I got in here right now. Oh, my favorite little Ziploc bags. Freaking love those things. This right here is just some assignment kind of things. And this sick sticker. I gotta find a place to put that because it's been in here for a while. Anyways, I make these. I've never sold one. I have sent one to a guy across the country before. So if you know anyone that likes to journal and they want one, let me know. It comes with the journal because it's made around this journal. And if you don't want the journal, I'll just tell you which one I get it at Walmart. If you want one, let me know. They're pretty sick. I have 2 of them. I take this. I get made fun of by my wife. You take your backpack everywhere. You never know when I'm going to want to write in my journal. Just never know. Sick. Yeah, I still don't know what I'm going to do there. Maybe I'll move the whole table over and move my toolbox over that way. Because then I'll have a better backdrop. I have no clue. No idea. Anyways, what do you guys think so far? Lighting's gonna get better. I'm gonna probably invest in some lighting. Alright, right now this is legit all I use for lighting. Don't get blinded. It's just one of these work lights. It had the dish around it. Like $3 I think I paid for this at Home Depot. And then I got like a different bulb for it. Little plastic one LED. That's been my lighting. So if you're sitting there being like, oh, you got to spend all this money on YouTube, you actually don't have to until you want to. Like, legit, if I was to say everything I've spent, I've probably spent that light, those lights, 45, 60, more than I thought, but not much. Microphone was probably like, I don't even know, $30. I haven't spent a lot. I don't intend to. I unless I need to. Won my gimbal for free, so I haven't paid for that. That's been really nice. Anyways, you guys got any questions? I got 2 of you just hanging out with me. It'd be awesome if the other person commented so I knew who it was. I like to connect with my audience. I'm a very, what is the word I'm looking for? I like connection with people. Sometimes I'm a people person, sometimes I am not. Oh, I scared him away. Scared him away. Oh well. Oh well. I think I'm gonna go about 5 more minutes. What are we at? 65 minutes now. Yeah, we'll go 5 more minutes and see what's what. And I'm really tired. I need to sleep, so I'm gonna get to bed after that. But yeah, I got some sweet ideas that I think my wife kind of helped me come up with to display these. Is that gonna look cool? We're gonna figure some stuff out because I like doing things that no one has done before. So I've got some really fun things for my episodes, especially my review episodes. My review episodes are going to be different than anybody else's on YouTube. They're going to be different. And I have this show that's kind of been my inspiration just a little bit, so can't tell anything else about that. But stay tuned. If you hung out with us tonight, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for giving it a like. If you're watching this after the fact and you're not subscribed, smack that subscribe button. Yeah, I'm tired, so I'm gonna hit the sack, and I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. How do you stop this live feed?